long before the pandemic even ever started, we've been calling for paid sick leave.
Not everyone can afford to take unpaid time off when they're experiencing what could be COVID symptoms. That's why advocates are calling on provinces and the federal government to step up on paid sick leave as COVID-19 cases continue to rise, particularly among younger adults.
Part of the issue and that we'll continue to see, and we've seen for years, is people coming to work when they're not well, and that is how those illnesses get spread.
The BC Federation of Labour and Unifor both welcome the latest update to BC's Employment Standards Act, ensuring that employees can take unpaid time off to get the COVID-19 vaccine, but say more needs to be done.
We know that workers are struggling right now, just day to day with their wages, and losing a couple of hours of pay to go and get a vaccination could be very harmful for someone.
There's a financial burden, and people really need that coverage to make sure that they can go home and isolate or stay home if they're sick. The failure to do that now for over a year is really, leading to the kinds of lockdown that we saw this week, the further restrictions.
Currently, the Canada Recovery Sickness Benefit offers $500 a week for up to 2 weeks for those who are sick or have to self-isolate due to COVID-19. But critics say that benefit falls short.
It pays less, it's harder to claim, it's more unwieldy, and it's simply not responsive to the needs of employees to be able to call up their employer and take some time off if they're sick, if they're feeling unwell, or if they need to get tested.
In a statement, Minister of Labour Harry Bains wrote, "I will continue to raise concerns about gaps in the program with the federal government and work with them on possible solutions, because it's in all our best interest to have a paid sick leave program that ensures all Canadians have the protection they need." The minister added consultations have begun exploring a paid version of the vaccine leave.
I feel confident when I hear, elected folks talking about paid sick leave and talking about pay for vaccinations and things like that. I think we'll get there. That's my hope.
Paid vaccination leave is just the bare minimum. We need paid sick days for workers to go home and isolate if they need to.
But as the third wave of the pandemic continues to hit hard, paid sick leave could alleviate the stress of choosing between staying home when sick and paying essential bills.
If you have to choose between paying your rent, feeding your children, and putting a roof over everyone's head that you have a responsibility for, you're going to go to work.
Miranda Fatur, City News.